I would say that one of the biggest questions about the upcoming Marvel Studios Secret Invasion Disney Plus series is who is Emilia Clarke playing? Because we know she's one of the main characters of the show. She's going to be working alongside Nick Fury, and she's going to have a pretty big role. But we don't know what her character is, who she's playing. And obviously, there's been tons of theories out there. But today, there was a new Vanity Fair article released that gave us some great first looks at the Secret Invasion Disney Plus series and did officially confirm the character of Emilia Clarke. So, Emilia Clarke will star as Talos' daughter, Gia, something like that. I mean, when we watch the show, probably maybe even in the trailer, we'll find out the pronunciation. In Secret Invasion. So I'm just gonna refer to as Talos' daughter because I'm not gonna butcher that name again. So this makes sense that she's playing Talos' daughter. I think that was probably the biggest theory. Other theories were also that she was maybe playing Abigail Brand because of course we know that Sword is gonna be involved here as well. And according to Grace Randolph, that this news does confirm one rumor, but that this character that she is playing is kind of an amalgamation of characters from the comics. So it is very possible that she may also be maybe not called Abigail Brand, but basically Abigail Brand as well. I don't know. We'll see, I suppose. But this seems to be an original character. There were also theories that, okay, this is Talos' daughter, and I don't believe we ever found out her name in Captain Marvel when she first appeared, but there were theories that this was going to be, okay, it's Talos' daughter, Varank, or Varanki, again, I don't know how that is pronounced either, but she was the Skrull Queen during Secret Invasion in the comics, and she was the one that literally started the Secret Invasion, so that would have been really cool, and for all we know, maybe she is basically, again, like that same character, and she is going to be like the secret, she's working with Nick Fury and Talos, but secretly behind the scenes, she's the big bad villain of the show. That's totally possible. Like major blindside. I could see that happening. But for now, all we know is that she's Gia or something like that, the daughter of Talos. And we do, of course, this is what she looked like in Captain Marvel 2019. So you got the before, and now going from the 90s all the way up to like. Actually, I don't know exactly when this takes place. Probably somewhere around the year of 2023, 2024. Because, we're finally caught up after that 5-year time jump in Avengers Endgame in real life. And this is the after. So this Vanity Fair first look at Emilia Clarke as Talos' daughter in Secret Invasion. Is she not wearing clothes right now? That's kind of sketchy. Man, this does remind me, though, like, how cool the Skrulls actually look in the MCU. Like, I do wish they had the suits with, like, the purple cap and everything. But, I mean, like, they look really cool. So I'm really excited to see this character. And if she really is truly an ally of our heroes in the series, or if she is going to be maybe a behind-the-scenes puppet master as well. So with this Vanity Fair first look, we got the first details like that, and also some other first images from the series. So you got Nick Fury right here with Maria Hill. We know they're both going to be playing huge roles in this series. Notice also how Nick Fury is not wearing an eye patch. Very suspicious. But that's just kind of a thing now. He got his new eyeball, so he doesn't really need an eye patch, I suppose. There's another shot of Colby Smulders as Maria Hill. She's got the glasses on. And, we've been teased with this show being kind of like a Cold War espionage show. And it's going to be all about paranoia because that's what Secret Invasion is about. You don't know who you can trust because literally anybody around you could be a Skrull. So that's pretty awesome. We have our first look at Olivia Colman. We don't know much about her character in the show. There was a rumor that I did a video about a couple months ago about her being a gender-bent version of Union Jack. So that's totally a possibility. Kind of like the British version of Nick Fury. So we'll see on that. We also have our first look at Kingsley Ben-Adir, who is said to be playing the leader of the Skrull rebels. So it's basically being described kind of what we assume this would be is like, we were introduced to the Skrulls in Captain Marvel in 2019. The Skrulls in this version are heroes. They're just innocent people who are looking for a home. But in this series, there's going to be a little group of antagonist Skrulls who are like, you know what, we are tired of waiting around for Nick Fury and Captain Marvel to help us find a home. So we are going to go and we're just going to secretly invade and infiltrate high-ranking power positions on Earth and just take over. So he's the one that's going to be leading it, or is it actually going to be Talos' daughter that's leading it? Maybe. We'll see. Speaking of that, we do have an interaction here between Talos and his daughter. Of course, Ben Mendelsohn there, reprising his role as Talos. So that's great to see. Interesting shot here of Nick Fury and Talos. I mean, it makes sense that they're really close friends at this point, especially considering, you know, obviously they met like decades ago in Captain Marvel back in the 90s, but also the fact that we know that this Nick Fury, after Tony Stark's funeral in Avengers Endgame, he has been up in space this whole time, because the Nick Fury in Spider-Man Far From Home, that was a Skrull. So this Nick Fury has been up there with Talos for a while now, so it makes sense that they would have bonded to this point. I think this is a really cool shot. So yeah, guys, that is our great first look. I mean, we've seen little bits and pieces of footage, and then I think like, yeah, we did actually get a teaser trailer. I like almost completely forgot about that, but I did do a video on this the other day, though. Of course, reports are saying that this show is going to debut on June 21st, and man, June cannot come soon enough. I'm so excited for this one. You know, obviously in the comics, Secret Invasion is like one of the biggest storylines ever. It had like all the Avengers, all the big superheroes, and this show will not. So I'm interested to see if that makes it less exciting, but Samuel L. Jackson has said that there's going to be a clear reason as to why that is the case. I'm assuming that's just because, like, literally any of them could be Skrulls, and he probably doesn't trust them. I mean, Nick Fury, he's a very untrustworthy guy. He literally said, last time I trusted someone, I lost my eye. He trusted a cat, and he lost his eye. You think he's going to trust, a Captain America or a Hulk? They could be Skrulls. You never know. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about this confirmation that Emilia Clarke is playing Talos' daughter, as well as our first look at her, and these other first looks at the series as well. So hopefully we get a new trailer sometime in the coming months. But for now, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button so I keep you up to date on everything goes on in the Marvel life.